Hey, it's Jacqueline from Outside the Box Educator Workshops. Today's video is all about creating your matching peg dolls set and the instructions that go along with it. If you're looking for more video workshops, you can also check out our website at www.outsidetheboxworkshops.ca. Let's go ahead and get started. The kit you've received should come with 10 wooden cups, 10 peg dolls, 10 wooden coins, and some sandpaper. In order to do this project, you're going to need some paint and paintbrushes. Since everything comes in a set of 10, you're going to need to be creative with your colors. You might need to do light blue and dark blue, light purple and dark purple, turquoise, etc. The first thing you're going to need is your sandpaper. Go ahead and fold it so it's thin enough to enter the hole of the wooden cup. We're going to need to sand the inside of the wooden cup to make sure the peg doll fits inside the wooden cup without issues. Because once we paint the peg doll, it adds an extra layer and it could be difficult for the peg doll to fit into the wooden cup. So go ahead and sand the inside and the rim of your wooden cup. And then afterwards, just check to make sure it's nice and smooth. The next step is to sand down your peg doll. This is again to ensure that the peg doll will fit into the wooden cup once painted. So go ahead and sand all the way around the body of the peg doll and the bottom edges. Make sure you sand all 10 of your wooden cups and all 10 of your peg dolls. But there's no need to sand the wooden coins. They should be fine the way that they are. Once you've sanded your wooden cup and your peg doll, it should fit into the cup without issue. It shouldn't feel tight or restrictive. Now it's time to choose your colors. Remember, you're going to need 10 different colors if you want everything to match. Something very important to remember is that you want to paint the outside of the wooden cup and the rim of the top, but not the inside of the cup. If you paint the inside of the cup, the peg doll will likely get stuck and be difficult to move in and out. So just remember, paint the outside of the cup and the top rim, but nothing on the inside. The cup is a little bit tricky to paint, so here's a tip. Take a thin paintbrush or a wooden skewer and stick it through the hole of the wooden cup. This makes it easier to paint and less mess on your hands. Depending on the quality of paint that you're using, you might want to do one layer of paint, set it aside to dry, and then come back and do a second layer of paint. As you can see here, I'm painting the top rim of the wooden cup, but I'm not painting anything along the inside of the wooden cup, so the peg dolls don't get stuck. Once you're done painting your wooden cup, go ahead and set that aside to dry and start painting your peg dolls. You can add different details to your peg dolls if you'd like. You can give them realistic hair or colorful hair. You can give them faces or just leave them plain. It's totally up to you. If you like the all-natural look, you could leave the set unpainted altogether. Once your peg doll is all painted, go ahead and set that aside to dry. Take a look at the paint afterwards and decide if you need a second layer of paint. Now take your wooden coin and paint one side, let that dry, and then flip it over and paint the other side. And then once your wooden coin is painted, you can go ahead and start painting the other cups. And once everything is dry, here's what it looks like when it's all finished. It's such a beautiful set. You could use this set in a variety of areas around your classroom. There are a lot of ways that the students can use these materials. Get creative and add other loose parts in with this set as well. If you wanted to incorporate numeracy and literacy into this set, you could add numbers or letters onto this as well. There are a lot of fun ways that you can make this your own. If you'd like to reinforce the wood, you could also add Mod Podge. I only recommend adding Mod Podge to the outside of the wooden cups and the coins, but not on the bodies of the peg people. If you add Mod Podge to the bodies of the peg people, it could make it difficult for the peg people to fit inside of the cups. Put this beautiful set in different areas of your classroom and see how the children engage with them. Add other loose parts, or natural materials, or put them with a dollhouse, or even in the building area. The possibilities are endless. Leave a comment down below of how your students use these materials. Loose parts can really spark the imagination. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.